Hey guys, welcome back for another great video. So I will be introducing guys today 10 anime like Bungou Stray Dogs you must watch or similar to it. An action, mystery, supernatural fiction anime by the studio Bones and adapted from the manga Bungou Stray Dogs by Asagiri Kafuka. So for more details, let's jump to the next part of the video. But before we get started, I appreciate if you first take a second to subscribe to the channel and smash even that like button. So without any further ado, let's get started guys. For number 10 we have Carnival. So the story guys revolves around Nai is a young boy who travels in his search of Karoku, a person who grew up with but who suddenly disappeared, leaving behind only a strange bracelet. During his journey, he's captured by a certain mine before being saved by a young thief named Garuki. A little later, the two boys will cross paths with Hirato and Tsukumo, two members of Circus, a strange organization. Quickly they will be interested in Nai because of his bracelet, linked to Circus but also of his exceptional hearing. For number 9 guys we have Hamatora The Animation. The story takes place in a world where some people are born with a special power called Minimum. The Hamatora detective team is made up of two users of this power, Nice and Murasaki. One day while working in Yokohama, they come across information about a dangerous serial killer wanted by a friend of theirs. But quickly it turns out that this killer only attacks people like them who are born with power. For number 8 we have Hakata Tonkotsu Ramens. Fukuoka at first glance, this city seems peaceful and calm. In reality, the crime has been increasing in recent years. The Hakata district is full of professionals of all kinds, contract killers, detectives, informants, professional revenge seekers, torture professionals, and much more. According to an urban legend, an exterminator of contract killers exists in this city. So the story takes place alongside Yoshiharu Baba and his rather special agency looking for clues about this famous exterminator of contract killers. For number 7 we have Kok Project. It's about someone called Shiro. Is a rather ordinary student. Although he does not have a close friend, he is very popular on the campus of Ashinaka High School where he studies, which allows him to eat for free regularly. In fact, he has got into a habit of asking his friends for some of their bento who are happy to play the game. In short, Shiro is a happy student on one of the most beautiful campuses in Japan. But this tranquility is only short-lived. While he was sent for an errand in Tokyo by Kokuri, one of his classmates, Shiro finds himself targeted by a strange group who seem to want his skin. And they are obviously not the only ones. Shiro doesn't understand what is happening to him until a strange video is released, a video in which we see him murdering someone before giving himself the title of 7th King. For number 6 we have Blockade Battlefront. 3 years ago, a rift between Earth and the world beyond opened in New York City. During that terrible night, New York was destroyed and rebuilt, trapping New Yorkers and extra-dimensional creatures in an impenetrable bubble. During that terrible night, New York was destroyed and rebuilt, renamed Hell Salam's Lot. The city is paranormal melting pot where magic and madness live alongside the ordinary, where every type of human vermin comes together to harness the supernatural. Someone threatens to break through the bubble and unleash the horrors of the new Hell Salam's Lot, but Libera's mysterious super agent fight to prevent the unthinkable from happening. For number 5 we have Banana Fish. In the midst of the Vietnam War, as his unit rests, an American soldier suddenly grabs a weapon and causes bloodshed among his own allies, stopped by one of his friends who manages to immobilize him. He says Banana Fish before falling into a daze, and about 10 years later, New York Ashland 17 gang leader stumbles upon a dying man at the corner of Insanitary. The latter gives him a mysterious medallion that could well be the key to a mystery that has haunted him for years, the Banana Fish mystery. For number 4 we have Baccano. In a boat bound for the United States, alchemists invoked the demon to obtain eternal life. He made them drink a beverage which assured them immortality and eternal youth. But this terrifying power provoked conflicts between the alchemists, and they dispersed to escape those of them who, greedy for power, would want to make them disappear. 1930, United States of America, although more than 200 years have passed, the fates of the remaining alchemists and that of several people will intersect by a combination of circumstances. All will find themselves embroiled in a business mixing conflicts between different clans of the mafia, the mysterious elixir. For number 3, we have Noragami. Yadu is a minor god whose dream is to become the most revered deity in the land, with his own temple and ceremonies. To do this, he grants any request for a fee of 5 yen. During one of his missions, he almost gets run over by a bus that he avoids thanks to a high school student, Hiyori Aiki. Not having been able to avoid the vehicle, the young girl will then see her soul separate from her body when she falls asleep. Refusing to remain in this state, Hiyori will ask Yadu to help him regain his original state. While waiting to find a solution, his condition will allow him to discover another universe stuck of his own, which is fascinating as it is dangerous, the world of spirits. We are very close now, guys. For number 2, we have Darker Than Black. In Tokyo, 10 years ago, the Gate of Hell appeared, around which a gigantic protective wall was built. This strange event was accompanied by the appearance of supernatural powers in some humans. The very powerful syndicate, motivated to uncover the mysteries of Underworld Gate, conceals the existence of these modified beings from the public. We follow the special missions of Hai, Hyun-gin, and Mao, who work behind the scenes for this syndicate. And finally, for number 1, guys, Durarara. History takes us into the midst of a gang war in Tokyo, but a legend is spreading among the population that of Dolahan, a headless biker who rides a silent motorcycle and attack members of various gangs. We follow Mikado, a high school student freshly transferred to Ikebukuro High School, who decides with his friends to go in search of Dolahan. So this is it for now, guys. I hope the video was clear to everybody, and I hope I was able to pick up your mind to watch one of those anime, because if you already like Bungou Stray Dogs, you will definitely love those as well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel, and I wish you all a great day.